times prior, as far waiting dating back to 2016, where Will Smith has addressed Chris Rock the way that everybody's saying that he should have addressed him. Right? I understand that. I understand that. We're always going to look at, hey, it could have been done a different way, blah, 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 whatever, whatever, whatever. This is our perspective. But until you are in that hot seat, that's the only way you're going to know. That's the only way you're going to know. They've already made up. People are still going back and forth. What was it, Desi? And Renee,
if you
Renee?
Take the joke out of it.
What's that?
Yeah, Renee. Take the. My name is Desi. But if you put the joke aside, Will still set boundaries for Chris Rock to stop talking about his wife. Whether it was anything else, he still set boundaries. It does not matter if the joke was not about her illness.
And here's my problem with that.
Hold on, Taz. Hold on. I'm not done. He still set the boundaries for just stop disrespecting my wife. And if those boundaries are set and they've had conversations about these boundaries, and then you cross these boundaries, that's what you get. You can't say,
okay,
I'm going to cross this boundary because I don't care.
Can I ask you a question? Okay. Can I ask you a question? I have a question for you.
What's up?
Are you in a relationship?
Not right now, no.
Are you okay? If you were in a relationship, right? You're in a relationship with your man, and another woman tells you she wants to sleep with your man, and ask you to sleep with your man to your face in front of you and your man. Would you find that offensive, or would you find that disrespectful?
What?
Would you find that offensive or disrespectful?
This is not what that's about at all. It's about
no. Let me just answer the question. Yes or no question. It was a simple question. It goes with what I'm about to say. It goes with what I'm about to say next. It's a simple question. It's a simple yes or no question.
No, it's not. Because that's not even what this is about.
I asked you if it was disrespectful.
Wait.
Taz, just go with it.
Taz,
let's just go what she says no. Just go what she says no, and then make your point.
Okay, the person prior. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
If I'm in a relationship and a girl keeps flirting with my man, and I tell her to stop flirting with my man multiple times, and I set that boundary, and she won't stop, whatever consequence comes next is on her, because I warned her.
Okay, respectfully.
If a police officer pulls you over and gives you a warning for a ticket, and you keep speeding, and you run across that police officer again, he's gonna give you a ticket.
Okay, respectfully. Okay, now, you can answer my question. You gave your response. Now you can answer the question, so I can move on with my point. If a woman confronts you and says to you in front of your man, she wants to sleep with your man, and she doesn't mind, and she wants you to be okay with sleeping with her man, is that a form of disrespect? She says this in front of you and your man. Is this disrespect? Yes or no? That's all I'm asking.
I told you that I'm not answering that question. That's a boundary I set with you.
Look,
it has nothing to do with this.
That doesn't answer my question. But I'll move along with my point. I'll move along with my point. My point is the person, Regina Hall, the person that was right before Chris Rock, did that, which 99% of women would see that as disrespectful. But she did not get checked for that at all. That's my point. She did not get checked for the disrespect she displayed. Y'all are talking about boundaries. I think that's a cross boundary. That's a moral boundary cross when it comes to a man and a woman.
Can I interject really quick?
But the difference between that is people have their own boundaries and they set their own boundaries.
The difference.
As I'm gonna need you to mute right quick.
Sorry, go ahead. No, stop.
Okay, go ahead. Does it? Respectfully, yeah. Let me go.
Okay, so what I will say is with that question, it doesn't prove anything, but besides prove the point that we're making that everything is situational. From person to person, that's going to differ. Second off, we're not going to speak on women as if we know that 99% of the women would have seen that as disrespectful, because we don't know. There's some women that will talk with their man and they can both look at a person and say, hey, that person right there, they're a good looking woman. or vice versa. Someone can come up and say, hey, I think you're a good looking man. And their woman won't take offense to that because they're not insecure, right? So we can't base it off the fact that they're insecure. It's going to be very different from person to person. Now, specifically with this joke, it was not given to the entire audience. It was directed at one person. So when you're saying it wasn't that bad, or, oh, the alopecia, it's not, she's not really losing this and that, you're invalidating her feelings, right? You're invalidating her feelings. As we saw, Will Smith had a feeling of, he thought it was semi-comical, whether that was a joke before or right then and there, but she had a different feeling. And when you are a couple, right, you're going to move as a couple. And when those situations, when it's directed at one person, if he would have continued to keep laughing and joking, whatever, that would have been him also invalidating her feelings as well. So he chose to stop. Taz, hold on. He chose to stop laughing. He noticed what his wife had felt, and he acted on that. Now, was his choice incorrect for a lot of us in our class? Yes. Was there a better way for him to handle it? Yes. In that moment, did he handle it the best way he felt? Yes. Did he realize after he thought about it, there was a better way? Yes. We spoke for this for 2 days, and everyone said, or I specifically said, Will Smith will be the first one to come out and apologize. He even made an apology, maybe not specifically to Chris, because nobody's going to do that in that point in time, especially if you're still heated. You've had a talk with Denzel, you've had a talk with Tyler Perry or not, and he apologized to the Academy. He then immediately the next day after he slept on it, woke up and made an apology. You also have to keep in mind, he has spoken and said flat out, he has felt as if he's a coward majority of his life, and he's always ran away from things. He's also said that he tried to make his life, his character, as far away from his father, who gave him the mindset of to put their hands on women. He had to find a better way to protect his woman. In that specific moment, he felt, hey, you know what? This is it. That may have just been it. That may have just been it. We're not going to say this specific point or what he did specifically was all of it. It was everything combined. And I think that's
here's my thing. I'm not rebuttaling what you said at all. I'm not rebuttaling with what you said at all. My rebuttal, if you realize when I first came, I choose my words very carefully. When I came in, I said I wholeheartedly disagree with what she was saying. She was saying he had the right. So she was saying what he did was 100% okay. She said he had the right to act the way he did, and he absolutely did not. He literally committed a crime.
So can I say this then? Can I interject and say this? As men, any man right now that is giving a mindset on what Jada would have felt or what was too light and too dark, and another woman is speaking from a woman's perspective, and we're telling her no, we're invalidating her persona as a woman.
Okay, well, check this. If you could fact check this, because I've been working, so I haven't been able to fact check this. I would like you to fact check this. They said that at the after party, Jada went to Chris and said, "I don't appreciate what my husband did." I don't know how true. They said that you could look this up and find this information. I wasn't able to do that. So if even her feelings weren't hurt by the situation, or even she felt he shouldn't have done that, that's dismissal for everything he did right there. If the person that was the victim said that wasn't cool what he did.
And we already said that. Hold on, Task. Let's pause so Renee can get in and say something, because I know Renee's been waiting patiently. So let's mute, and then so that way Renee can tap in. I apologize, Renee.
No, it's all good. I just communicate a little different, so I'm very patient. I appreciate you, Desi. I'm going to get back on the subject at hand. I really don't watch the Oscars, but in that moment at the Oscars, nothing is remembered. I want people to understand this point. You have every second, every minute to stop and think and make the right decision. The slap was wrong. Him taking up for his wife was beautiful, amazing. The slap was wrong, period. That wasn't a situation of life in danger. That wasn't that kind of situation. It was uncalled for.
Thank you. That's all I was trying to say.
Hold on, Tab. Hold on.
Okay. I got my hand up, so can I speak? I'm in class.
You're so good. You're so good. I was stopping him. Okay.